Yep.
Okay, cool. So rather than cast Greater Restoration, he is going to use 23 charges from the Ruby Rod and cast Prismatic Spray.
Yeah.
How many
Fucking.
charges are in that thing?
Enough.
100.
I
Planning
think it was
to
110.
move?
She said.
Choose
She actually told us.
It's 66.
Okay.
That seems about right, yeah.
Yeah.
Heh,
So
heh.
he's going to cast it in this direction. I think it's everybody.
Well, shit.
So I need everyone, including the people on his side in that cone, to hold while we. Let's see. I'm gonna need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Oh no, not Dak.
No, not Dex.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Oh my god. I have a +1.
Let's go.
The 12?
18
Oh
plus
wow,
5,
Valor saved.
I like
Catch.
all the dice that just dropped on my screen.
Yeah.
Binky, I think, automatically fails. Yeah, Binky fails anyway.
Evasion.
Also evasion.
Yep. Cool, but we have to see what Or I rolled a 1. Cool.
Going all climactic and shit.
Okay, cool. Ryman failed. But okay. Ori and I did say. Oh yeah. Okay. Ori and I saved. Excellent. What did Mickey failed. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go in order. Let's roll for... We'll roll the d8 for Scott. Okay, so that is lightning damage. Okay, so you'll take half of 23 lightning damage. So you'll take 12 lightning damage because you succeeded. Seven, which is Violet. It's funny, Bauer got a 7, so now she is blinded in addition to being charmed.
Good. What was this? Prismatic blast, prismatic wave,
Prismatic spray.
spray.
Yes. The save for this was 20.
Our country trusts to win. We are the line that
Let's go.
Applied.
Marines are made for this.
1. So that'll be 10d6 fire damage, halved.
I got evasion.
Alright. Well, you don't take anything then.
Ish.
Fuck you and all of these characters with evasion. Alright. Zariah failed.
Yes.
Come on, Mom, do it together.
Boom.
So she rolled an 8, which means that she gets struck with 2 beams.
Oh.
It's it.
The target
watch
is
your mom die.
restrained. So she's restrained with the first one. And then with this, and then the second one, she is also blinded. So she's blind and restrained. And we'll roll to save those. Loveless, you get a 3. Um. So you'll take half of 10d6 lightning damage.
I'll use Shield Mastery, which is evasion.
Different flavored evasion.
Ninky.
Different flavored evasion.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. Ninky gets the lightning damage instead. Oh god. She takes 37 damage from the lightning. Okay. So that was Ninky. Orinai. Also lightning damage. Ooh. You'll take 20. Wait, bug. Sharp Eye, let's roll and see what happens to you. That's a 5. You also have evasion, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's fucking sideways, I
Damn,
guess.
guys.
Does everyone have a vein?
Sorry.
Sharp Eyes evasion just looks like Cassidy's dodge roll from Overwatch.
Okay. Well, Chester also has evasion. Cool.
I just stay
Glad
hidden.
Glad I just fucked myself. Ramon failed.
You're doing good, Jen. You're wasting things that we don't have to worry about later. So you're doing great.
We appreciate the help.
Cool. Cool. He's also blinded. Dope. Amazing. Okay. Sharp Eye pops back into existence. That was his turn. Now we have this. Clyde, it's your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my fists into Burr.
We should really be focusing the big one.
Do not hit Burr. I have him charmed, you fuck.
I was hoping for a reaction from that.
I will kill you.
No, I'm not. I will charge Asmodeus.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, well, that's a choice. Okay.
If this is a choice, I will regret. But we're all for nothing. And probably hit him. Hopefully. One,
29 hits.
2. Flurry of blows.
Mm. $19 does not hit.
Oh, that's a first. Oh, and an after 20. Yay.
Ready? You walk up and punch Asmodeus a whole bunch in the thighs and shins.
Cool. Deck safe, please.
Okay. That's a 17.
He fails. And he's knocked prone.
Okay, cool. He's gonna choose to succeed instead.
No.
Yes. Perfect. No, keep them going. Keep using those.
Then I'm gonna move this way. Away from everyone. And then that should be the end of our turn.
All right.
Oh shit. I just realized something. Yeah, too late now.
There we go. Okay, cool. End of your turn. Cool. So at the end of your turn,
Oh no, that's a legendary action.
uh-huh. Okay. Glycea is going to use a legendary action. Pull up a spell real quick. Doot. Cool. Excellent. So I need one moment, please.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. I need everyone in there to make, so everyone except Raheem.
Oh no, I'm forced to watch this.
Yep. I need you all to make wisdom saving throws, please.
That's a bad point. I am going to spend a key point to reroll that.
Okay. I failed.
So close.
Shit.
Good enough.
That was so close. That would have been more bad. That was almost a natural one.
I'm gonna spend a lucky point to reroll that.
Wait, we have advantage on wisdom saves because of the fucking feast.
All right.
That means I get a third one.
I got a free one just cause.
Dice.
Come on, fucking feast! God fucking damn it!
14.
It's
Hold
not
on.
better.
26, okay.
I might be able to.
Oops.
I'm gonna use a risk die and use Maverick Spirit to add a D12 to my roll. Oh, that's just 4. 18?
Nope, fails.
Oh, well, fuck me.
Okay. So, if you rolled below a 25,
Son of a
which
bitch.
is everyone except Clyde, I believe,
Yeah.
and Raheem, who did not have to do that,
Oh no.
you are confused
Oh no.
until the end of Glycea's next turn.
What does confuse do?
So, on your turn, you have to roll a d10 at the start to determine what you do.
Oh, I'm gonna use the broken sad skull to look like to be confused.
Got roll for- Oh, Raya is not confused. For once. There we go. I'm confused. There's a 19. She's also confused. 49. Oop. Okay, she is not confused. Mm. This one. Well, Ramon. Fails. So blind and confused. I guess you would be confused if you were suddenly struck blind. Okay, cool. That is the end of her legendary action. It's Oleander's turn, and she's gonna make a death save. Maybe.
Oleander was knocked out. Shit.
I forgot about
Yep.
that.
There we go. And that is a success.
Yay.
So we have one success. Nope, she can't do that. Okay, Chester, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
It is.
All right. You know
so
what?
roll me a d10 to determine
That's
what
right.
happens.
That's right. D10 roll. That is a 2.
You don't move or take actions this turn.
Yay.
Ah,
So that's the end of your turn.
that is a painful ass spell.
I mean-
okay.
I guess in a way I'm still technically hidden as far as I know.
Yeah. You didn't do anything to break your stealth, so yeah, you're still hidden.
That's okay. I'm a sniper anyway, so
Yeah.
it works out.
Loveless.
Should have given you.
Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d10?
All right. It's not my first time being confused, and it won't be my last.
You, excuse me, can act and move normally. So, case in point.
As I've said. All right. Let's see here.
Did I not show? It's weird.
I'm weighing my options because the situation has changed ever so slightly. Raheem, do you still have my thing from the last turn?
Yes, I have not
Right.
used the second inspiration you've given me.
Okay. Right. Well, I will use my bonus action to healing word Oleander.
Hmm.
Hey, spawn of henbane, wake up, please.
She
And
coughs.
then no sleeping on the job, please.
How much?
And then
How much healing does she get?
that's a good question. I was going to do something slightly different, and then I realized she was dying. So, all right. 1d4 plus 5, so 9.
Ooh. There we go.
All right. I will break my sanctuary
Cleaning their retain.
to run up and fucking attack Asmodeus, I guess.
Okay.
Rock on.
And let's see. I'm just making sure that I can do this without fucking up my action economy. Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspiration dies,
Mhm.
and Backtalker, I'm not sure we're going to get another opportunity like this.
Oh, I'm so very excited. Thank you. You take me the best places.
And attack number 1.
Yep, 33 hits.
Right. 1d8 plus 2. All right, so here's my 1d8. Well, I guess I can roll it here. Boop. All right. And second, 24. 27?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or all right. And I'll roll last d12 for my maneuver,
Okay.
which is a defensive flourish. And it's an attack.
Okay.
Bonus action. I've used my reaction. I'm burnt. That's it.
Okay. Excellent. So at the end of your turn,
There we go. There we go.
Glacé is going to use a legendary action, and she will make sure that this is kosher.
Uh-oh.
I just didn't change it off of the thing. Don't worry, it's not a spear this time. Okay, cool. She's going to make a Scourge of Shadow attack against Loveless.
Okay.
That is a 31 to hit.
Oh my god.
31 is my armor class.
So you will take 18 slashing damage and 6 necrotic damage.
18.
Yes. And 6. 18
Alright.
slashing, 6 necrotic.
Cool.
It is now the Grinkin Eye's turn, and we'll roll to see what he does. No, sorry, I need to roll a d10. There we go. Cool. He uses all his movement to go in a random direction.
Oh,
He just goes this way as far as he can. That's his turn. Raheem, it's your turn. You've been given the gift of sight to be able to witness this.
Oh yeah, it's perfectly what I wanted to see. This monstrosity in all of his glory in front of me. Oh boy. First, what I'll do is I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to expend one superiority die to do a bait and switch with Loveless, which all it does is literally just I move him 5 feet, and then I'm going to roll a d8, and I'm going to add that onto my AC till the end of my. Just want to make sure. I believe it's until the start of my next turn. Okay.
Okay.
Then I am going to start slashing Asmodeus.
Okay.
Worked.
Hits. Oh, you need to roll me a wisdom save.
You are correct.
At advantage, please.
Giggles, 18, so 21.
Okay. Yep. 24 goes through.
Let's see. That, get with that Holy Avenger. No, so close.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A 39 will in fact hit.
Fair, but to be fair, wisdom save. 19 though.
Okay, that will not go through.
Okay. I am still hasted, correct, Loveless? Or no?
Correct.
All right, then I will attack again with some save. Ah, wish I could have that be an attack.
28 does hit.
And then bonus action attack. So, 22 wisdom save. Assuming
That's
that pass. Oh. I meant to do that not with the Holy Vendor, but the fork, actually.
Okay, the butt side.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll still hit.
Okay, I'll just roll damage for the fork.
Yeah,
then.
just roll damage.
Damn, it's about to be 4 enemies' turns in a row.
All right.
Bonus action, special. So, yep, that is all I can do.
All right. So. Hmm. Sure, why not? Asmodeus is going to use his last legendary action of this round to make a ruby rod attack against Raheem, obviously.
No.
Oh my god. I rolled a 40 and a 41. So that's a 40 to hit.
Oh, a 40.
Well, here, let me do the math with my new bump in AC. So that's 7 plus, well, Shield of Haste, that's 2. Yeah, no, 40 hits.
Okay, great. So that is 26
You
necrotic damage.
Shield of Faith, Haste, and this other thing. What was your AC at? Out of curiosity.
Shield of Faith and Haste, that put me at 28 plus 7 puts me at 35.
Fucking hell.
I thought I was
Yo.
clever. I thought I was clever.
Why do you?
So, that also reduces your hit point maximum by 26, by the way.
I'm gonna need more beer for this.
You weren't gonna heal it back anyway, it's fine.
Fair enough. Okay. It is
Ow.
Ramon's turn. Let's see what he does. Big money, no whammies. 6.
Ow.
He doesn't do shit. He just sits there. I mean, he's also blind. Oh, he does get to make a con save to see if he's not blinded. Okay, let's see if he's... Oh no, he does that on Asmodeus' turn. That is a very confusingly worded spell. I'll do that on Asmodeus' turn. Turn. Okay. So at the end of her turn that she has now, confusion ends.
So confusion doesn't even affect Sharpeye?
No. No.
Well then.
That's nice.
Legendary action stuff.
Beautiful. Cool. So she turns and is going to use mesmerizing gaze.
That's what they call me.
Oh, she also and that's a 60-foot cone.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh shit.
Okay, there we go. That's a 60-foot cone in this direction, and everyone in there needs to make a charisma saving throw. Unless you are immune to the charm condition.
Charisma.
I have advantage, but I am not immune.
Lovelace, you can add a
Alright.
plus 4.
I can or can't?
You can. Because you're right next to me.
All right.
I'm going to use
Let's
Maverick
not
Spirit.
suck at this, please.
I don't have much charisma.
24 plus 4.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll spend another key point because I know it's gonna be high. Hey,
18 plus 7.
Let's fucking go. Natural 20.
18 plus 7.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a 25. Excellent. So the DC you were looking for was a 23.
Oh, son of a beach.
So it's just Chester. Let me see if Power makes it.
She can see him.
Some effects you don't need to see the subject.
Oh no, I know that, but just like I just find it funny. She thinks, yeah, I didn't get anyone, but little does she know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Why does Clyde have so much charisma? The fuck?
I have proficiency in all my saving throws because I'm a monk.
Yeah.
Monk shit.
Fucking monk.
Monk shit.
Monk.
Okay.
Chalk up some more shit.
Power, she is now charmed by both Sklep and Glycia, so that'll be interesting. And then
That will be interesting.
Ramon's immune to the charm condition, so that doesn't matter. And then Oleander. See if she does. Not well. Not well is the answer. Oleander is also charmed. Great.
Aw.
Okay, so that's one.
Don't have charmed with.
You're no longer under the effects of confused, but you are charmed. I like to use the heart in chains for charmed.
Oh, we're not confused anymore? Okay.
No, because that'll end at the end of Glycia's turn, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one. This one. She gets 4 attacks. Cool.
We taught this bitch for kung fu.
Hey. Loveless. Catch this whip attack. That is a natural 20.
I will go ahead. A natural 20 for what?
The whip
What's the
attack.
total?
The Scourge of Shadows.
Okay. I will have it attack my last mirror image.
Okay.
For a natural 20.
Okay. Cool. Well, you avoided 26 slashing damage and 9 necrotic damage.
Okay. Well, now I'm all out of my bullshit.
Yep, she'll do it again.
All right.
That's a 31 to hit.
That's my fucking AC.
Great. So you'll take
Wait.
16.
Hmm.
Okay.
No. 16.
Slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then she is gonna use a necrotic grasp on Sharp Eye. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Come on. 9.
Cool. You'll fail. And you will take let's see. 2d10 plus 9.
That was gonna hurt.
No, she rolled really shitty. 16 necrotic damage.
Oh, 16. That's not bad.
Yeah. So that's the end of her. Yeah, that's the end of her turn. Cool. Let's see. Ninky is still in the prison, but she's tired of getting slashed by Orenai, and so she's going to reach through the prison and take the damage.
Oop.
You want to re-roll the damage, or I can scroll back and find the original. Yeah, just re-roll the damage. I can't scroll back that far for breaking through the prison.
Quentin, you're muted.
Here you go.
Okay.
Did it show? It said 69 damage in the D&D Beyond.
Nice.
Interesting.
No, it did not show, but I'll take your word for it. Okay.
There must have been some hiccups.
Psychic damage, and the spell ends.
Okay, cool. She's still up. So she will. Let's see. Yeah, cool. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna use her second wind. Bonus action, second wind. So she'll get 24 HP back. I don't know what the heck that just was. There we go. 24 HP.
1d10 plus 20. Shit.
24 on that. And then she also gets to then pick 2 allies. Right? Yeah, she does rallying cry. She's like, all right, come on, you fucks. That's not her accent.
The grittier Ninky.
Yeah. You guys, we should, like, do this or something. Like, stop being such fucking fuckheads. And that's closer. And they regain 20 HP. So she's gonna pick power. And sure, why not? Asmodeus.
Stop healing the big guy.
Okay, so that's the bonus action. And then as her action, she will make 4 Fool's Greatsword attacks.
Jesus.
Against yeah, let's see. Yeah. She's gonna make 4 against Orenai, because Orenai poked her in the butt. Let's see. 1.
Come on, or not.
Always ask for consent.
It's true. 3. Her armor class is 28. So 2 of those hit for 36 slashing damage. Yeah. Oh. 2, 3. The 4th one is a natural 20. For a total of 25 damage. And then Does she do that? Does she do that?
Big games, big finales, big relief.
Yeah. She's gonna walk away from Orenai and walk up to Zer. Oh, is she gonna do that? No, she'll stay and she'll do action surge
Oh, Jesus.
and do 4 more.
Wait, she has more than one action surge? Yeah, it's
Crazy.
fighting can do that. Oh no, don't.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Hey, Raheem, can you do that?
No, I cannot.
Just a paladin.
I mean, I can do it like once,
Oh.
but that's it.
Okay.
Only one
Cool,
of those
cool,
hits,
cool.
though. So she takes 21 slashing damage. But when she takes her action surge, she is going to choose she can choose 2 allied creatures to do an attack. Yeah.
Bro, Ninky is fucking broken. What the hell?
So she goes, so you guys, Lord and Lady of the Hells, do you think maybe you might want to hurry up with this whole playing with your food thing? And Asmodeus is going to take a Ruby Rod attack against Raheem. That misses.
Oh my gosh.
And then Glacia is going to take a Scourge of Shadow attack against. Also against Raheem.
Also against Raheem.
Look, I'm more concerned about the Ruby Rod.
That is, yeah, you should be. That is 35 to hit.
That is my AC exactly.
Bro,
gonna-
she's been nailing ACs.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least use my reaction because he missed. I'm gonna use Riposte and make a melee attack on him. So at least I can get something out of this. But I get hit by her.
Yep. That is 20 slashing damage and 7 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make your reaction attack against Asmodeus.
Yes, and I am quite hurt now. Here, let me roll concept just to make sure I have Shield of Faith. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Shield of Faith is
But
good.
if you are going to attack Asmodeus, you do need to make a wisdom save, please.
33.
Okay, yeah, you're good to go. That hits. Okay.
No smite?
No, I'm holding out for that right moment, Sharp Eye. That right moment to just let it all out. But actually,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm getting pretty low on health, so actually, I should probably. Start
I'm getting pretty low on health, so I should probably start hitting harder.
Okay.
It was all fun and games for the first half. Now it's actually pretty serious.
That's the end of Minky's turn. It's Bauer's turn. She is blinded and charmed by both Sklep and Glacia. So
Do Sklep and Glacia give conflicting orders?
Well, it's not exactly how charmed works. The charm doesn't necessarily mean you're commanding them. I mean, like I can't tell Bauer what to do. We're just like friendly.
yeah. Bauer is going to attack Zariah because Zariah attacked her
Fair.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see if Spectral Reaping recharges. It does not. Cool. Well, she's gonna make a claw attack. And that's a straight roll. Because she's blinded, but she would have advantage. So that's 19 slashing damage. And then she's gonna make a cleansing bite attack. And that misses. She's just chomping at air. Just chomping at air. Okay, cool. It is Orinai's turn. Orinai. Up does everyone look?
Pretty fun.
Or rather, how many people are bloodied?
I'll say
I'm bloodied.
I'm below bloody.
50% or less.
Me. I'm below 50%.
I'm also below 50%.
Am I below 50%?
I'm still good.
Okay. She's not going to use that yet. Then.
Although I will say, me being not bloodied could be the same as somebody else being bloodied with how low my max HP is.
Fair. He will. What does she want to do?
New year, new me? Cute. But
What does this do? No, she's trying to take she's trying to take care of business. An Iron Star attack against Ninky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, send Ninky's ass back to fucking Avernus.
That hits. That will hit Ninky for 22 total damage. Damage. And then she's gonna put a smite on that. Why not? We'll do a 4th level smite. 5d8. Right? 23 extra damage on that. And then she's gonna do it again. Wow. That hits. 18 damage. And then she... Yeah, why not? As she hits with this second attack, you see this shock of cold damage come as she lays another smite on that. Oh my gosh. Minky is on death's door, but that is all Orinai's got. So you have this tableau in front of you as this twisted red tiefling clad in infernal armor is against struggles against the white tiefling, clad in shining white crystalline armor, as they exchange blows. And neither of them are looking great.
What a sight.
The ground beneath them is soaked in blood and frost. But it's Asmodeus's turn now.
Why are we pitting pitting strong women against each other?
Because I myself am a strong woman, and if I want to see hot girls fight, I can make them do that with my imagination.
Okay. Yeah, super 5.
That's fair.
Yeah. I thought so. Let's see.
You're not getting any points for me, so.
Asmodeus regains hit points at the top of his round.
That's annoying.
Oh, and everybody's. Yes, he doodly does. And then this is when the people who are blinded will need to make some saves. A wisdom save. Was a riot. Well, Zariah is in fact still blind. Cool.
Cool.
Let's
Cool.
see.
Cool. Cool.
Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Bauer is not blind anymore.
Shit.
That's less cool.
Let's make
Want
a
that.
save for Ramon. You're blinded either.
Motherfucker.
Okay, cool. Anybody else blinded? No. Freaking that's no longer confused either. Get out of here. Okay. So, now that that's out of the way, let's see if... See if he gets that. We'll roll a d6.
Oh no.
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay, Hellord's suggestion does not recharge. Let's see if Fires of the Nine Hells recharges. It does not.
Very okay with these things.
Cool. So Asmodeus reaches a hand out and calls down a bolt of hellish red lightning on Clyde. Clyde, I need you to make me a dex save.
Uh-oh.
You can do it.
He's very dexterous. Let's fucking go! Dexterous as hell.
You take
Okay,
half of
so you-
500 damage.
No, he doesn't take any because of evasion, because fuck me that guy. Cool.
The skin of my teeth right there.
Big goals
You don't have that skill.
to last. Go, Daddy.
That's
Hey.
assuming that he'll use his reaction.
To unlock more for your
That's true.
For what?
For evasion.
Yes, I will use it because I am scared.
Okay, cool. In that case, Asmodeus will do a chilling gaze attack against you. As you dodge out of the way of this red hellish bolt of lightning, you feel Asmodeus's eyes bore into you. And that is a 23 to hit.
That's my AC.
Okay. You take 17 cold damage, and you have a -1 penalty to all attack rolls.
What?
Oh, that's the thing that hit me.
Yeah, this is the thing that hit you until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Yeah. So we'll put a little icicle on you.
It's cold.
And then he's gonna do it again because that was kind of effective. And totally whiffs. Absolutely whiffs. You feel prepared for it this time. But he, with his offhand, just casually whaps Raheem with the ruby rod.
Stop with that rock.
For a 32.
Oh, that misses.
Okay.
No? It's like, stop it with that rod.
Asmodeus is going to move to there.
Nobody wants to use an attack
All right.
opportunity.
I already used my reaction.
Okay.
He's unfortunately still in range.
Oh, I'm getting
So
tipsy.
that is his turn. At the end of his turn, he is no. Glacia. I'm gonna use a legendary action. You know what? Glacia is going to use a legendary action.
She?
And she is. She is, in fact, going to do so. She's going to make a Scourge of Shadow attack against Raheem.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Misses. Cool. It's Soraya's turn. She's restrained and blinded. So she's gonna make an attack against Bauer disadvantage? That is a 22 to hit them, which does hit.
At disadvantage? Holy shit.
Let's fucking go. Come on, Mom.
So that's 40 damage against them. And when an ally attacks, Bauer makes another save. Is that correct? Let me pull up.
This for
If an ally attacks Bauer, it would break the charm, I think.
Okay. Let's see.
That's less than maybe not.
Companions do anything.
Maybe we'll do that
harmful
more.
to it. I'm just gonna have her. I'm gonna have her make this save at advantage. Just because it's kind of nebulous as to whether or not Zaraya counts as an ally, like a companion to you. The phrase specifically says companion, not ally.
It's
That's fair.
It just depends on which version you have. Some say companion, some say ally. And it's kind of nebulous as to whether or not she's your ally.
Zaraya hits it, and Sklep just yelled out, "That bitch ain't my ally!"
Yeah, not this one.
That one's not mine.
Not her.
She's not even my real mom.
Zaraya looks at you. I am, in fact, your real mother. I was there when you were born.
She's charmed. She doesn't know.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that woman in my life.
She's restrained and blind, but she can't hear me.
She can hear you still. So that's made at advantage. What's your save DC, Sklep?
22 intelligence.
Yeah, no,
or wisdom, sorry.
Still charmed by you.
But what if I identify as adopted?
You can identify as whatever you want, darling, but I don't think that changes the 72 hours of labor I went in.
72?
72.
You see the size of his head.
Fair enough.
He come out of the womb with horns.
It was a new record, all right?
It is true.
I think I've still got the trophy somewhere.
That second attack will miss. How many attacks does she get? Just 2. Okay. That's hers then, and she'll make a con save to see if she is still restrained. There it is. Okay, cool. That is a 31. So that's 1 success on her restrained save.
Well, you need multiple?
You need
That's fucked.
3 successes for the spell to end.
Fucking hell. That's what.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's the end of her turn. Because she can't move. Zagam, my love, I think maybe you're just going to take this damage because I'm tired of you being
The side.
useless.
Alive?
Yeah, maybe alive also.
Just walk out of the room. Be like, I don't want to take care of this anymore. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Asmodeus looks at him and says, I would really appreciate if you would do something rather than sit there and be stunned by the depths of your own ineptitude. Please do something. And Zagam is much more willing to face whatever has restrained him. So, what would you like to re-roll, or would you like me to use the 60-something?
I'll roll it. Here you go.
Okay.
It's 54 this time.
Okay. Cool. There we go. And he's no longer in the prison because he is more afraid of Asmodeus than he is of what has imprisoned him.
Fair.
And he'll take a step back over here, and he'll look to Raheem, and he'll use oration.
What?
And he says, it is really quite bold of you to assume that you can just flaunt the terms of your deal with the Archduchess of Hell directly in the face of both her and the Lord of Hell, as well as the most effective legal teams in all of the Hells. And is going to make a ranged attack against you. That is a 32.
Oh, that misses.
Misses.
Let's fucking go!
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, 32 still. Damn. Well, I believe that you have neglected to look at the fine print of your contract. And that is a natural 20 with the second attack against you.
Raheem retorts, I can't read.
Exactly, I can't read. Oh, God.
Okay, so you are going to take a total of 65 psychic damage.
Oh, 65?
Fucking hell!
55?
Actually, 74.
Dang!
Oh my god.
Now what's not better?
Oh, wow. Whoa. This
I mean,
awkward.
We're talking the fuck?
Whoa, wow.
I can't read. Gets bitch slapped with the fine print.
This is why we provided in Braille.
As Raheem is lying there, knocked down. I still didn't read it, and I'm down.
Oh no. Oh no.
At
Oh,
first 65, I was like, haha, I still have 2 hit points left. Actually, no, I'm gonna go down this time. I'll save that for later.
Okay. Okay. Unconscious, which I believe would break Shield of Faith.
Correct.
Oop. Okay, cool. So that was 2 attacks, and he has 1 more.
Ah.
This is why.
It was
What's the range on that? 60 feet. Wonderful. He looks over at Clyde.
Hmm?
Oh, don't think that I've forgotten about the terms of your contract that you've also made with an Archduchess of Hell. You also are beholden, the Lady Fiona does in fact own your soul. And that is a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, cool. So you will take 47 psychic damage.
Yep. I glanced down.
Man, that second damage sucks.
Excellent. Asmodeus does a little golf clap. This is why I love to hire the finest legal minds in the Outer Planes. Hire, enslave, same thing. All right. Cool, that's Zagam's turn. At the end of Zagam's turn, sure, why not? At the end of Zagam's turn, Asmodeus is going to use 2 legendary actions to do a Ruby Rod attack against Loveless.
oh great.
Out. Says, I did think that you were offering to be in my service. That is a 32 to hit.
Just think of it as like a active interview, and I'll use my reaction to shield that.
Okay. I admit it is quite exciting. And
I mean, if you're going to hire me, you want to at least know that I can fight.
it's true, you've been doing a rather admirable job. Slap, it is your turn.
Zagam is on the loose and wreaking havoc, and when he breaches the veil that I had created around him at the behest of Asmodeus, Sklep's mental prison concentration drops because the spell ends. And he focuses the psionic energy again, kind of recapsulating. And he says, Asmodeus is not the only one you should be afraid of. And he casts Paradox.
Oh.
What does that do?
What?
New spell?
Time seems to stop for just a moment, but then he doesn't just pause time, he begins to warp and manipulate it, and he concentrates the chronomancy, specifically tethering Rahim, Clyde, and Zagam. This is where I have a technicality question. Was it a multi-attack that he did, or were they separate actions?
They were they were he has multi-attack.
If he has multi-attack, then it tethers Rahim, Clyde, and Zagam, and then he rearranges the tether, and time whiplashes backward, and the tether goes snap, 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 and then explodes in Zagam's face as time is reversed. Both of them, the damage they took is completely reverted, and Zagam takes
What?
44 psychic damage.
This is a
What?
9th level spell.
What? This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Type trap stuff.
I know. Oh my god, you triggered my
Yeah.
trap card.
How much
What?
damage again?
Activated my trap card.
This is literally the most you triggered my trap card moment I've seen in D.
This is crazy.
44
Minus-
psychic damage.
I know what
Okay.
spell this is.
That's
It's
crazy.
from- Like I knew you attack my allies, therefore.
I think it's from the Chronomancy.
That is
Uh,
wild.
I'm putting in the BGT so you can read it.
Okay.
As it copes with its history being modified. Nice.
Mhm. So that means that Shield of Faith goes back up,
Oh wow.
and
Okay.
Clyde is no longer is back up also. Okay.
You remember what just happened, or?
I imagine the way he does that, and for you and me, Raheem, I think you played Prince of Persia: Sense of Time, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, I feel it's like it does that effect, like before you die, and then and everything like goes back in slow motion.
I would imagine, based on the wording, it actually only Zagam and Sklep remember what happened, because the reason that Zagam takes psychic damage is because he has to cope with the fact that time just got reversed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So unless you also want to take 44 psychic damage or whatever the heck it was,
No, I'm cool.
you don't remember what happened.
Just like I can't read. Huh.
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
should
I
happen.
can't read.
Oh, that worked.
I feel like something should happen, but
And then bonus action, gonna hit another health potion, greater health potion for 15 healing.
Okay.
Yo, that was fucking crazy.
And
That was crazy.
That's
for sure.
Sklep's turn.
Okay.
Boom.
That is, yeah.
Just slept right there.
Yeah. I need more drink. So at the top of this round, I'm going to call beer and bio break. So
Yeah, that was probably the most hype experience I've had in D&D so far.
Is this the news? Where is this from?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
It's
film.
from Valda's Spire of Secrets player pack.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, it's from the same pack where I bought the fucking guns.
That's where you got gun magic.
That is dope.
This man had a fucking trap card.
It is a 9th level spell.
this is what the shotgun wedding label looks like.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
that is.
I can't do it again, so don't y'all don't y'all get hit again like that.
Of course you can't do it again. This is why they only give us one 9th level spell.
I know, yeah. That was one and
powerful
done.
spell. Oh my god.
Wow. Just
Yo.
thank you.
Mhm.
That is like, because I made a potion a while ago called Nuh-uh Didn't Happen, and that is Nuh-uh Didn't Happen.
No, it didn't happen.
Oh,
Oh. Things are about to get real itchy.
Just gotta keep focus firing target.
oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a devastating book with fucking Asmodeus' name on it. I just need a crit.
Mhm.
He used 2 or 3 legendary reactions or saves, right?
For some reason, I'm having a hard time hearing you. Is it just me?
I think
Might be.
I heard him just fine.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
He's a little low for me. But
you
I
might,
could hear him.
you might. I have him turned all the way up in Discord, so you might have to do that too.
Yeah, let me figure that out. What was that laugh? Maybe not.
Hee hee.
Hee hee.
Hee hee. Okay, cool. Bauer is going to take a legendary action.
Damn, Bauer has legendary action.
So Bauer eats a soul coin.
Boy, what's always fun.
Oh God.
She eats a soul coin and instantly recharges a recharge ability of any devil within 60 feet, including herself.
What is? No.
I don't like that.
Oh
We can
God.
just use soul coins and get power.
Maybe not.
Have any of us ever tried it?
Quick!
D&D game just became an anime-ass battle all of a sudden.
Sharp Eye.
Sharp Eye. Eat a soul coin.
Eat a coin. See what
I'm
happens.
not gonna eat a coin.
Eat a coin, see what happens.
And she refreshes she refreshes Hell Lord's suggestion for Asmodeus. Okay, Sharp Eye, it's your turn.
Sharp Eye's gonna blast Asmodeus with the Soul Taker.
Oh,
14 die.
29 hits.
And then a second shot.
Ooh.
22 hits.
On a 7 die? That's crazy.
I'm gonna use a luck point to reroll that. I need a crit. I fucking need a crit.
This man's crit fishing so hard. Let's fucking go.
Get a crit.
No, didn't get a crit.
Nope.
Damn it.
That's a 5% chance.
But you know, 23 and 25 damage. On that last one, I'm gonna drop a ballistic smite on that.
Mhm.
Oh shit!
What does that mean?
Good.
Nice.
It doesn't. It only does the lightning damage because that's the one I choose all the time.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah. And then Sharp Eye is gonna move to over here. 35 feet. Bonus action. What can I do for my bonus actions?
Can you finger guns Ninky? Because they're on death's door and they're kind of strong.
Yeah, I can finger guns Nikki.
Did
Bonus
Sharp Eye
action.
flirt with a different Ninky one earlier in this campaign?
Sharp Eye did flirt with a different Ninky, but that's not this Ninky, you know, is it?
No.
You just finger guns, bang.
That doesn't hit. Or no,
25
that does
doesn't
hit.
hit.
Sorry. No, that does. Sorry, too
What?
many. I got too many characters up. How do you kill Ninky?
It's
Or-
literally just it's not nice. It's a shot to the chest, and she just grips her chest and like falls over slowly, just blood pooling at the bottom of herself, and she falls over and goes. Sharp Eye just goes. Ooh. Probably should have done. Probably should have aimed for the head.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean, that's Sharp Eye's
Yeah,
turn.
she's clutching her chest with shallow breaths as she is bleeding out. You said that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Where are we at here? Alright, excellent. Don't I use that one? Let's see. Do, do, do. Okay, we can't do that. So let's do as a here we go. Legendary action. Asmodeus is going to channel the ruby rod and call chain lightning.
Counterspell.
Okay, what level are you counterspelling at?
I'm gonna counterspell. What levels do I have available?
All the levels.
I'm gonna counterspell at the 7th level.
Say that again? Which?
The 7th level.
Okay, yeah, it just doesn't go up. Chain lightning is the 6th level spell.
Nice.
Cool. It's your turn.
Me. Oof. That's gonna pop his neck real quick and use an ability of wholeness of body, and he heals 68 hit points.
Oh, shit.
Monk shit. And then I am gonna head over and hit Asmodeus, even with the -1, with the bonus
Okay.
action.
Okay.
Yo.
Oh, damn it! It was almost a natural 20.
Nope.
Shit. I missed. And then I'm gonna back up this way again.
All right. Cool.
Cool. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Cool. Cool. Cool. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Cool, 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 cool.
Hmm. That one. Two. Okay. Asmodeus is going to do his last legendary action of this round, and he's going to make a ruby rod attack against Loveless.
Yikes.
That is a 33 to hit.
Oh my god.
That misses.
Okay.
What?
Shield.
Look at your AC's like
Shield.
85.
Field.
Okay.
Shield plus defensive maneuver, and my AC is 36 right now.
That's crazy.
Uh,
That's Edward levels of AC.
mhm. It's
Edward.
into their next turn. Okay. So, Oleander is charmed by Glacia and has to move as close to her as possible.
Oh, I don't like that.
Lander, no.
So, she will use her movement and then cunning action dash to get over here and just stares adoringly up at Glacia until the end of her turn, at which point the charm fades and she's like, ah.
Oh, gosh.
That's traumatic.
Yeah.
It's very dramatic.
Jesus. Hen spawn, snap out of it.
Do it, Jen.
Hmm?
You know you want to.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is, yeah, why not? Why not? What she got in here? What she got? Bless you. Glacier's gonna make a Scourge of Shadow attack as a. Yeah, okay. As a legendary action against Raheem.
Back.
That is a 34 to hit.
That misses 35. Is the AC to get.
Let's fucking go, frontliners.
Chester, it's your turn.
I was charmed last round by somebody.
Ah, yes, you were charmed by Glacia, so you need to use all of your movement to get as close to Glacia as possible, and you are become uncharmed at the end of your round.
And I don't get to do anything. That's all I do, right?
Well, you can't attack Glacia or presumably Asmodeus, because that's your
Perfect.
dad.
Perfect. So I'm going to get behind her over here, nice and cozy, like right above her head. At which time, since I can't attack her or Asmodeus, I'm going to reach into my bag of holding, and I'm going to pull out my rod of security. And I'm going to transport all of us into a pocket dimension for 33 days. And every hour we get hit points back that we spend as if we have spent one hit die. And it only runs out either by the days or I command it to. So Sharp Eye, Loveless, Raheem, myself, Clyde, and Zura, because I could take up to 199 people with me,
What the fuck?
all
is this?
disappear into a pocket dimension.
What?
Of my choosing, which happens to be the biggest park in the upper level of Baldur's Gate, because that's where I want to be, and we are now there until I choose to either take us back or 33 days, which happens in real time, are up.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we pop in, I go, everybody, we've got time. What are we doing? Because we're getting our asses handed to us.
I don't know about handed to us.
I wouldn't say. I'd say it's pretty close.
I mean, have we really hurt him? I don't know. I keep hitting him.
Actually,
And
I
nothing's
think I actually think that we can win this, strangely enough. And if
Think
we
so?
don't, then I think so.
I still have something that could block everyone else's spells for a temporary time. Haven't used yet.
I got something up my sleeve. I haven't used it either.
I got some gas lift in me for a good turn.
One good turn.
Yeah, Hail Mary. If it doesn't kill him, well, it's up to y'all.
They benefit from time more than we benefit from time, I think, in this scenario. Oh god, the turn timer's still going because people were still in the arena that you left behind. Was I included in this group? Was I left behind?
Oh yeah, you're included. All of us are included.
Okay, so the adventuring party, Zariah, and that's it.
That's it.
You didn't
Okay.
take Grink and I with you?
Or Oleander?
You
I
didn't
don't-
take Oleander?
I
Yeah,
don't know them, and Oleander's been charmed, and I didn't know if she was done or not. So I'm going based on what my character knows. I've never met half the people we were supposed to fight.
Touche.
Technically.
Fair enough. Okay, it's one of those.
And I knew
like,
that Ninky wasn't the one I met. So
I don't know.
I say get us back in there. immediately.
Well,
Respectively.
well,
Immediately?
not it doesn't have to be immediately. What do we have to restore ourselves with quick, like right now?
Uh, I'm
I
gonna
have no
lay
potions.
on.
Go ahead on me.
I'm gonna lay on hands myself. Almost all. Let's go. How much do I have?
I will pop my last healing potion while we're in here. It's 14 more healing.
I gotta make it. What is it? A con save?
But I thought switching
Cool.
his pockets.
I'm casting a fucking 8th level armor of Agathis on myself then. I guess.
Cool. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna do 75 lay on hands onto myself.
If this is all legal, that's what the fuck I'm doing.
Sorry, Jen. This is something you gave me before I left the game before, and I forgot I had it until I was looking at my inventory because I thought I had some potions. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be wonderful."
I'm gonna use. I got one potion of superior healing. I'm gonna use it.
Where? Don't touch his pockets. And okay, so I got that. So I'm not gonna use it until we get out there. Wait. And Seb pulls out of the potion. And looks to Slap. I never drank the potion before you changed.
I mean, the potion didn't disappear just because it changed. I don't know.
It's still there. Restoration of resilience adds to +2 AC and also provides 2d8 +4. I don't know what it means.
Oh, I do have a potion of speed, by the way. If anyone wants that, I've been holding on to that for a while.
Can I use that?
Yeah. Also,
Having a certain shot would be great.
Yeah. Here you go. Do you want to also eat like a soul coin? I mean, I saw that. Actually, I can't see anymore, but I did see that.
If I will pull out a silk coin and start biting on it. Just
No, nothing happens.
nothing.
I mean, it feels weird in your mandibles.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, worth a try.
I
gonna...
bite on it, and I hear like ringing in his exoskeletal skull the scream of the soul inside, and goes.
Clyde and
like
Raheem, Sklep is going to do. You both get hit with what the fuck was it? Cure wounds for 9 plus. Ugh, come on. 9 plus 5. So that's 14 HP to each of you.
14. Okay.
Good.
We're getting close to my. I'm only a few from my new max. Ever since. Don't get hit by that ruby rod, by the way. That is sickening stuff. I got some. I'm gonna take a potion of cold resistance just in case. Clyde, do you want some? Because I know he's been hitting you with those too.
Yeah, I could take that. And once we get out there, I got this little orb thing. Make sure I don't use it on.
Oh my god, Jed, I'm looking at the map.
Yes, I stopped. Yo, we gotta hurry up. I stocked up. Hey, who else? I have 3 more cold resistant ice potions. Who wants them?
I'm already resistant to cold damage.
Sure, I'll take it.
Also resistant.
All right, I give one to Slep. I give one to Clyde. All right, I take one myself.
All right,
that's all I can.
And
do.
then last thing I'm doing is I'm casting the spell, the fucking light bolts one, the stars, crown of stars.
Mhm.
So I have those 7 orbs ready to go.
Whoa.
All right, are we ready to go?
Yep.
All right,
like
before I drop, but I tell everybody I cannot use this rod again for another 10 days. So you better hope you have everything that you need done now.
Cool. Second mirror image. Go.
Do your stretches. Get ready.
I'm gonna bonus action also convert some sorcery points, but there we go.
All right, whenever you guys are ready, let me know and I'll drop it.
I don't want to bet him. I don't want to bet him, but I kind of want to wait. But I'm good.
We need to just go.
Sharp Eye's gonna holster
All
his
right.
pistol and get ready.
I drop it, and you end up in the same spots you appeared when you left.
Fucking hell, that was crazy. Oh, I have no idea what's happening. What is this bonfire level bullshit?
Cool, you come back just in time for Asmodeus's turn.
I knew it.
Oh,
I was like, I don't want to bet, but can we wait?
And in the time that you've gone, you see that Mammon has arrived because as Asmodeus's lair action, he can summon any of the Archdukes of Hell.
Yep.
And he has
Well.
summoned his daughter's ex-boyfriend, Mammon, to assist.
Oof.
It's a fucking family affair, this.
Ex-boyfriend. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's her ex-boyfriend. Canonically is her ex-boyfriend.
Nice.
Yes. And you all arrive just in time for Asmodeus to cast Wish.
Fuck.
I don't.
I see what you did there, Jen. I see what you did there.
Okay, I will. The turn order has been funny here, but I would like to cast Counterspell.
I would also like to use an action if I could. Because I did say I was going to use the thing as soon as we got out there.
Cool. But you all this was still happening. So
Yeah.
this was still happening.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, we left on my turn, and since we did take what in essence would be 30 to 45 seconds, still 30 and 45 seconds passed.
Yep, a lot of things have happened.
So yeah, you can cast Counterspell.
It immediately burns a reaction.
Mhm.
Well,
Well,
let's see if I
maybe
can
yes.
counterspell it because I don't have a 9th level slot. So
Since you do that, could I also do the thing that I said I was going to do as soon as I came out here? Or do I have to wait for my turn?
What were you gonna do?
I was going to use the Ion Stone of Absorption. It would cancel out his wish spell.
Ion Stone of Absorption. What's that?
It has 20 levels of magic, levels of cancellation. So any spells that are used around me, I can decide to say, "Hey, you don't use that spell."
It's of a
Let's try.
4th level or lower.
Oh, 4th level or lower.
But Wish Spell is not a 4th level. I was like, I know I didn't give you something that would let you just absorb a 9th level spell.
You sure Wish is a ninth
Yeah.
level? What? How can we sure? Maybe it's like a 4th, new D&D.
I mean, there's
Damn it,
only
yeah, or lower.
one
Damn it.
reason.
I
to
should
cast
use
a
that.
wish.
All right,
I
I'm
tried.
I'm casting Counterspell.
Like,
It doesn't matter if I cast it at a higher level. It's the same shit.
Yeah, you
right?
still just have to roll.
You have to beat a
You roll
19.
a 19.
Okay. Y'all, cross your fingers and hope not to die. I didn't roll it. Hold on.
Come on.
It's a D slash roll D20 plus 5. It's a 16.
No.
Got counterspell.
You
No.
counterspell? Is that?
Is that
I also got
No.
counterspell, but it's only 3rd level.
Fine.
There's
Wrong,
no
using
one,
your reaction.
Just
we
like,
don't
it's
want consequences, Jen.
Yeah,
No consequences, please.
this is a great way to waste all of our counterspells.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll your shit.
Good luck,
I want to
Zach.
see his wish.
Okay, here we go.
all on you.
You need
That
to roll nat 20 to even get anywhere close.
pretty
I-
much. Yeah.
Well, really, I need to roll is a 15 or higher.
Really?
I have a +4 to my modifier.
Why are you so
Okay.
smart?
Because I created guns. You need to be smart to do that.
Hey, wisdom does not come with smarts. Remember that. That's why he does stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 and add 4 to it. Nope, it goes through.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Cool. He regains all of his hit points, as do all of his allies.
course he
Nice.
Of
Man,
course it does.
That's rough. That's real
Um,
rough.
that is
Cool.
rough. That is rough.
Cool, this is gonna end in a TPK.
Probably.
Well, it only healed the existing allies. It didn't resurrect anybody. Did any?
We only killed one person.
That still counts for something. You gotta see
No.
the silver lining.
What
We had a
silver
good
lining?
run.
Well, it's only fair we healed. Why don't they get to heal?
The
Right?
silver lining
How-
of the
we
fact
didn't
that-
heal the full though.
Pros?
We healed enough.
Yeah, who cares about being fair in this fight?
But it's okay, because that was his 9th level slot, There's no more of those.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
only gets
yeah.
to cast one.
Oh,
He's a
so you only
fucking- Okay, Zariah is still blinded.
Yeah, maybe I should have let you two go down and just paradox that.
I don't know what you're talking about, but maybe whatever you're saying.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I haven't been writing down any of the notes for the past fucking 3 rounds.
Okay.
Well, just know we started out at the beginning, and we're kind of.
I mean-
a little worse for wear.
If we die, it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Touche.
Okay,
Huh.
so that's Asmodeus' turn.
Let's go out
Entire
giving it
noble.
all we got.
And as he waves his hand as you all appear, he says, "Oh, I was getting a bit lonely. I wish that we would be able to enjoy the same sort of restorative benefits that you all enjoyed in your brief respite." And they heal.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm not gonna fight it.
yes, you've chosen not to fight. It's that you've chosen not to fight it, and not that you just can't, obviously.
I'm gonna let this one slide.
I'm gonna let this one slide, yeah.
Level 20 combat, y'all.
Level
It's
20
intense.
combat.
It's
Okay.
intense.
That is the
Welcome.
end of his turn. Where's Chester? Oh, the Grink and I, actually, on his turn while you were gone, would have. Hold on. He was gonna do something, and I totally forgot to have him do that. Which was.
Oh, and since we came back, I'm technically not hidden because I can't take that
Right.
action.
You're not. There you go. There we go. Why did I do? That's not what I wanted, but that's fine. Grink and I would have used, as soon as you all shifted away and he got left behind on his turn, he used plane shift to
Get the
Fuck
fuck
off.
out.
Oh, so he bounced.
yeah, he bounced.
Fair,
You all
fair,
didn't
fair.
take him with you. I mean, Chester didn't know.
Yeah, no, fair.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
I cast sending. Grick and I come back.
We were gone for 30 seconds, my guy.
30 seconds is a long time in combat.
It's just Grick and I versus like 3 archdevils.
Yeah, he's like, peace out, exactly.
Oh,
Oh, I guess Araya would no longer have these effects upon her since she was in a demi-plane. She looks around, looks at her son, looks at everything that's happening here. May I make a suggestion?
No.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to anyway, because you're not the boss of me. This was really just courtesy. I think it might be time to perhaps reconsider terms. Unless you all are really intent on dying in hell. Which I've done it more than once. It's not, I don't recommend.
I'm for that.
Yeah, this fight was kind of fun. I mean, who else could say they fought God himself in hell?
Just a suggestion.
Whatever keeps me alive.
I mean, if I die, my body just reforms someplace in the hells in the next week or so. So it's not really that big of a deal to me. Putting it out there. And she is going to hold an attack action to see what you all decide. Asmodeus kind of holds his hands out and looks at you all and looks at Sklep, since Sklep had been the person that he had been speaking to, sort of in the direction of Sklep and Loveless. Also, because Sharp Eye is blocked by Mammon's fat ass. So she's holding probably an attack against Bowers, since Bowers closest. Zagam starts to open his mouth, and Asmodeus holds up a finger. Let them cook. And Zagam is going to hold an oration to perhaps counter whatever offer Sklep is about to make, if need be. Sklep.
Sklep on his turn is going to move closer to Raheem, Loveless, and Chester. And he's going to ready an action. The spell Teleport.
Okay.
However, and I'll ask you this as across the table, DM. He's going to cast the spell using Subtle Spell.
Okay.
But I don't know if I need to announce and do that to hold it or upon casting it. So I don't know the front or the back end, but
I would say at the front end, because you would still lose the sorcery point.
True.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you would say that at the front end.
So he will use Subtle Spell. So he simply floats in that direction quietly, seemingly taking no action. However, internally he is preparing his psionic energy for a sudden conjuration jolt. And as he hovers toward Raheem, Loveless, and Chester, he looks at you all with heavy intent and simply holds out subtly his hands as if open to have them either something placed in them or ready to receive something. So he had told you all before prior, we all need to hold hands if you want to go with him. So he's hoping you'll remember that.
Okay, so the trigger for this is that enough people are holding hands that it makes sense to do this.
He's simply holding out his hands. The trigger is
might hit seat here, mate.
God, I'm like, is it when somebody attacks? Is it when someone makes a deal? Oh my god. When at least 3 allies have joined hands.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right.
No, the whole party. Sorry. Well, if the whole party joins hands, if not, the spell fails. I'm not gonna leave anyone behind.
All right, but you don't say anything to indicate willingness to negotiate.
Correct. He's silent. He if Asmodeus had mentioned something to him, he says, "I will confer with the others' thoughts prior to announcing my own opinion. But I'm happy to listen."
Understood. All right. Sharp Eye, it's your turn.
Right. Man, move your fat ass.
That's rude. We've never even met before. I mean,
No,
it is
we
fat.
haven't.
Thank you for noticing, but
Fine, I'll move around for you. I'll just do this, and then do a bonus action dodge roll. Spend a risk die. Reload all his guns, and move away from Mammon without triggering a. To right about here,
okay.
and he'll mentally tell Oleander and Zariah, "You should probably get closer to us."
Ah. Okay.
And that is Sharp Eye's turn.
Hmm.
He will, he'll become the first link in the chain.
Okay. Clyde, it's your turn.
Clyde's just gonna adjust himself, like how felines like to do after an intense battle, and he's gonna calmly walk over to Slept and kind of rest an arm against his shoulder, but also put a hand on Sharp Eye's shoulder and say, "Sharp Eye, do you remember the advice you gave me with Raheem? I'm gonna take your advice and use it if something like that occurs. And I'm gonna hold an action. If Sharp Eye shoots someone, I'm gonna punch him in the face."
Okay. Okay.
You know him so well.
So, elbow on Slap, paw on Sharp Eye.
Mhm.
Trying to keep that interlinked.
Hold a punch if Sharp Eye decides on that. Okay, cool. It's Oleander's turn. And she... Boy. She really is her one-trick pony. She slides over here. and she slaps her hand square in Asclepius's hand. She just whap, like y'all have closed the deal here. Yeah, she takes your hand, and she's gonna hold her other hand out and up as if towards Chester, but she is gonna hold an Eldritch Blast in case shit goes sideways. Chester, it's your turn.
I am gonna grab Oleander's hand.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be really stupid.
Uh-huh.
And Raheem's, I guess.
Okay.
To try to close the loop because that bitch is right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Yeah, okay.
How?
Hides behind Oleander.
Oh wow, I rolled like shit on that.
Yeah, you're trying to hide in plain sight, so I'd say. Yeah.
What? I mean, those are
Chester,
both 29s.
Yeah, Chester, what are you doing?
That was. Oh wow, I guess the rail rolling's off again. It was a 28, but all right. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Loveless, it's your turn.
Loveless kind of gets a sense of what's going on here. He looks to Zariah's mom, who has suggested that upstate parlay. Looks to Asmodeus and says, I hope that you invite me back for a second interview. And I will cast Wish with my 9th level slot.
Okay.
Forgot about reliable talent.
And I wish that Sklep can teleport us anywhere.
Pausing. Researching.
Debating.
Assessing.
Crazy.
Recalculating.
Processing.
What the fuck?
Perfect way
That's
the
a
fuck out of here.
crazy way to use a wish spell. That's crazy.
We
No
didn't
one
need a
uses a
fort.
bad
We just
way,
needed a
just-
wish.
No one I'm not complaining, but anywhere with a wish spell almost guarantees us. Almost. Unless Jen can pull something out.
Okay.
He grabs a tentacle bit or something.
Okay. All right, we'll see what happens when that teleport goes off, I guess.
I think at this point has every party member of pertaining to the players locked hands now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Okay. The teleportation activates with the target being God, he heard your wish, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, okay, maybe you can just put us right in the front of Avernus, right where we get out. I
Well,
don't fucking know. Good
he's-
luck.
This was already all accounted for. Sklep activates the teleportation spell to go directly to the bar in Tantlin on the 5th layer where he met with Grink and I.
Mhm.
Teleport. Where are you? Here you are. So
Okay.
the
so,
familiarity. I have.
I'm gonna have you.
Yeah, I
roll
was
a
hoping with the
D100.
you would be able to.
Here we go. I rolled a.
You rolled what?
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Wow.
On a D100?
I
I'm
didn't
hoping
believe
with
it. I accidentally hit my,
Wait, no, that was-
my constitution save. I was so shocked I hit
okay.
my constitution save.
Oh my god, he did roll a one.
I was hoping that with the one, it would just
Wait.
send you straight to where you wanted to go, but
Were you trying to roll a percentage die?
Yeah, you did.
So in the spell itself, there's like a little button to hit to roll the D100, and so I hit it and it gave me a 1.
Yeah, it only rolled 1d10, so it didn't even roll a percentage. So re-roll that.
What?
Yeah, look at it. It only rolled a 1d10.
Oh, it did.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay then. I'm just gonna roll it and roll 20 directly. 88. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not great.
We're-
But...
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
So, what I had decided is that if you rolled an 80 or above on the D100, you are teleported to the Temple of Kelimvor on the material plane in which you began this adventure.
Wow.
Huh.
Action? Is that where we're happening right now?
I rolled an 88.
Where the fuck are we? What's happening?
We're back.
You are.
What do you mean back?
This is where we started from. Or I think, yeah, I feel like this is where we started from.
I'm like so stressed. Oh.
I say this is a
Wait.
good thing.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
You are on the prime material plane in the Temple of Kelimvor.
Oh.
Yeah.
where is here?
We're on the material
Maybe
plane.
that's a good question.
Wait. We're not in hell anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're not in hell anymore.
No.
no?
We're not
Doesn't
in
look
hell
like it, we
anymore.
are.
We're Huh?
Well, would you look at that?
Well, holy shit.
Is Kotam here anywhere?
Nope.
no, we kind of left
Kotam
him.
is still in hell. So he's still in hell.
We had a plan to meet him in Tantlin.
Well, I guess he's just gonna assume we died.
Yeah.
I mean, plans change.
Yeah, clearly.
Lovelace takes a big inhale. What does it smell like?
Death.
Yeah, it smells like we're no longer in the turn order. It smells like the first thing you notice is kind of a familiar smell. It's just desiccated skeleton. And as you look up, you notice the skeletons strung from the ceiling and embedded in the walls, catacomb style. And then
Nice.
as you are breathing deeper, you catch the edge of the sea air rolling in from the bay.
What is that? And Lovelace marches over to Oleander and says, "You're welcome. I could have just left you there."
She grabs you by the horns, kisses you square on the mouth.
Oh.
Oh no!
Guys,
Well,
what
I don't know
was
about the rest of you, but this dog's got some people to take care of, probably to send to hell himself. So it was fun while it lasted, and I fucking bolt. You guys I
Okay.
disappear, and you guys fucking don't see me
Wait.
ever again. I'm out.
Oh, he ran off before I could finish my sentence, but I was gonna say this is probably a moment for celebration.
No, it's not.
Why do you say that?
We didn't break any of our contracts. We're still holding.
Yes, we are.
It's the small victories that count. We made it out.
Yeah. I just disappear right
We
in front
fought
of you on my broom and I
God.
take off.
And won, or I wouldn't say won, but survived. Who else could say that?
Well, if it makes you all feel any better, you've got the rest of your lives to figure out how to deal with that. But I never had any kind.
You're
No,
correct.
Maybe I do deserve a vacation.
Shall we head up to the nearest bar? Celebrate a small victory?
Sure, but I'm thinking. Have any of you been to the plain of Ravnica?
The what?
Oleander looks at you. Oh no. It's not Riot Week, is it?
No, it's not Riot Week though. Well, maybe it could still be Riot Week. I'm not sure. Last time I was there, I was lasting like, I think, 37 weeks.
I don't think I've heard of that place, but granted from her reaction, I don't think I want to.
Well, you like violence and hedonism, it's a great time.
Well, actually, it doesn't sound too bad. What do you think, Backtalker?
Yes. I'm here for it, please. I could kill should I kill the rest of them? I'm just saying, I have a lot of violent potential that I have not completed yet. I think we could take them.
I think so too, except for maybe Raheem. But
Yeah, but
I've got a few things that I'm...
injured right now.
It's true.
I am
I sort of eye Raheem. No, if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. And I've got a few errands to run now that I found myself not in hell for the first time in my entire life.
Oleander touches you on the shoulder and brings her hand back to make sure that you understand that she's not trying to kiss you again. Do you want to surprise the hell out of your dad?
That was on my to-do list.
I have his address.
Wait,
fuck is his
here's an
dad?
address.
Well, he's got a couple.
All right. Maybe I'll pay him a visit. Sure. This is a story worth telling them.
Who's your dad?
Sorry. Have you heard of a Leoric Lovelace? I'm sorry, Lovelace.
Yeah, Uncle
crazy.
Leoric.
Leoric as in Leoric's Dancing Dragon. That Leoric.
Yeah.
That one.
After my dad was a hero or something, he went jumping from plane to plane, opening up a bunch of dancing dragons, like a franchise or something. I guess he had a brief spat with my mum, but didn't bother to stick around to see the consequences of his actions.
I mean, it was hell.
That's me.
You know what? I would pay to see that.
Well, that's why Oleander's parents are also part of the original PhDs.
Sorry to announce that
But,
I am in fact a Nepo baby.
I might be strong enough to kill my dad now, so that might be worth trying.
God damn.
You know, the first time I tried to kill mine, I was 12. It didn't go very well, though.
I'm sure I have the element of surprise. You won't be expecting me, considering he doesn't even exist, really.
Hmm.
I wonder if this still works. Sharp Eye's gonna flip the coin that holds the Doom bike out and try to summon it.
You just hear the faint wails of the damned.
Oh, that doesn't work. To actually get a horse. God, I'm gonna have to actually get a horse. Sharp Eye looks happy for like the first time in his life. He much prefers the company of horses to people.
What about you two? You two have been awfully quiet. He looks over to Slep and Raheem.
Raheem is going to try to, the reminder of Mount, he's going to try to, from here, summon Empress, the Hellcat that he made his mound. See if that works.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Why didn't you summon Empress for that fight?
I don't want Empress to die. I like my Hellcat.
Yeah, fair.
You
I'm
know
a
what?
Hellcat,
That's
I mean,
fair.
not really.
Yeah, you are... Yeah, you're able to summon her.
Oh, sweet.
Since it's a spell. So there's really no reason why you couldn't.
I think Raheem does a quick check on things of, all right, he'll see if he could get Empress, summon her, if that works. I think he hasn't checked on them in a while, but he just checks on his passengers to see if they came with him or what happened there.
Oh,
Your brain is silent.
That's a little bit too bad.
You do still have squid arms, though.
Ah. Regular arms. I successfully gaslit myself. They're regular arms.
Regular squiddy arms.
Regular.
I think now that he's on the material plane, he's going to take the phylactery and just break it open.
Yeah. As you break the glass of the phylactery, you don't necessarily see anything come out of it, obviously. No one does. But you feel the sense like a child has run past you behind your back. And you smell baby shampoo. It's just a rush of memories, of your most precious memories of when Veldora was little. And your heart feels a little lighter.
I accomplished what I said to do. I don't really know what I'm going to do next.
Okay.
Sleepiest. You're fucking brilliant, mate. You managed to get us here after all.
I wasn't aware you had a spell of such magnitude. I wasn't expecting to be able to break through the veil between planes. We were lucky to be successful. I'm just proud that each of you remembered
Suppose
to
that's
take my
secret.
hand.
Happy that you two were so fucking inclined to magic, it got us out of here. I feel like I owe you two something. Or everyone here.
Yeah.
God, I wonder if you go reap 50 good souls, if you can get that contract reneged.
At Great Wolf Lodge.
Possibly, but I would feel Fiona had to be in a very good mood to let me go just like that. But we'll see.
Well, that's the terms of the contract.
Yep.
I don't remember my contract. Was it kill Asmodeus or attempt to kill Asmodeus? I don't.
It was overthrow Asmodeus.
Overthrow Asmodeus.
Man, you're really hung up on killing Asmodeus.
That's
So, Loveless, your first stop on the prime material plane. Where do you go?
where's mine? In the prime material plane. You know, at first I'm tempted to try to hunt down my dad, but I suppose I'm not in any rush. Well, I've got some powerful spells here, including things like Wish, and I've also got the spell True Resurrection. So I figured before I try to kill my father, I'd do the favor that my mom asked. Go try to bring a know-it-all wizard back to life. But first I'm going to travel the Sword Coast a little bit to take in what the prime material plane has to offer.
You adventure and sightsee and probably get into a lot of trouble if Backtalker has anything to say about it. And your own personal nature, obviously. And perhaps one day you do make it to Waterdeep, to the original Leoric's dancing dragon. Or perhaps one day you decide that that part doesn't matter as much to you anymore. You find something in your travels to fulfill you. You run into people you know from time to time, those you've adventured with. Oleander pops up in your life frequently, like a wart you can't quite get rid of. And how do you think that Lovelace eventually meets his end?
Well, you know, all the good stories end before the good guys die. So I hadn't really thought about it, but if I had to guess, he spent his latter years trying to sell copies of the best story that's ever been written about a bunch of people who wandered into hell, many of which were a bit trigger happy. Some of them were kind of, well, stealthily hard to see. Others were strangely kind and butlerly, and others seemed like they had weird arms and a sense of justice. And of course, he elaborates on many of the details, confabulates them to make it seem like he was the coolest one. And perhaps he doesn't want to kill his father, but if he can sell more books than him, that will get the point across. And who knows if he dies before he manages to do that.
Yeah. However it happens, whenever it happens, Lovelace's soul is free to find reward, commiserate in the ever after. Raheem, what do you do now that you've returned to the material plane?
I think he goes back to Boulder's Gate, where he left his daughter, and I think he watches. He stops himself from officially like re-entering into her life. I think the weight uh, of what happened still bothers him. Even though he got her, he checks to just make sure that she is up and moving, that she has her soul back. I think the weight just still bothers him, and he doesn't feel he can officially step back into her life. And so I think he keeps his distance for as best, as best he can, popping in once in a while just to keep an eye on her from a distance. But for the most part, traveling around the Sword Coast, looking a little bit deep into how to kind of at least break or rearrange the contract specifically for him. Uh, I think his priority though is he feels he's completed his one main task, and now I feel there is like a bit of like just lost on what to do next.
Yeah, you pursue knowledge of how you might, other ways you may break your contracts. Nagged by the sense of guilt and the things that you've seen and done. And I imagine that Raheem helps those who need it as he can when it happens across his path. And in the course of your study, you hear tell of a place called the Oasis of the Lethe, a library in the ninth layer of hell, where the souls of the damned search for ways with their countless time to break themselves free. And if anyone knows how to break your contract without making a deal with Asmodeus, it would be those scholars in the Oasis. Your daughter grows up, and you watch from a distance. And you watch as she grows and looks so much like her mother that it breaks your heart. And you worry that she's gonna grow up to become a paladin, to become an adventurer, to be like you, with all of the baggage that comes along with it. And she grows up kind, if a little sad, and always searching. And in her adulthood, as you're nearing the latter years of your life, she opens a clinic to help those in need, whether it be with physical ailments or spiritual ones, just a safe place for people who need help to go and find rest and food and a warm drink. And there's a small part of you every time you walk past the doors that you think about going in and taking that comfort there. Do you think your guilt would ever allow you to?
My last roll. No.
those doors stay closed to you. And perhaps you make another foray into the hells to seek the oasis of the Lethe. Perhaps you find some other way. How does Rahim meet his end?
I think if his plan is to, try one last time, go to the Oasis, I think he might call up a trigger happy associate. Say you want, one last ride. Like to go out
You
with the
son of a
bang.
bitch, I'm in.
Perfect. As you travel with your old companions into hell, I'd like you to roll me a D100. So not actually your last roll. This is your last roll.
Okay, this is my last roll.
Yep.
60.
Okay. You travel the hells with Sharp Eye. And in many ways, it feels like coming home. You spent comparatively little time in these desolate wastes, but they're some of the brightest and most memorable times of your life. And you ultimately do not make it to the oasis. You fight to the last breath and die near your bosom companion. And as you do, your soul is consigned to the torments of hell. But you feel, now that this part of your contract has been fulfilled, that your soul is in hell, that your daughter's is safe. And that brings you some measure of peace. Sharp Eye. Before Rahim pulls you in, what do you do while you're on the material plane?
In the material plane, I think I look at the fine horse that Oleander has and go, Oleander, it'd be all right if I borrowed your horse for a little while.
Nightmare. Deterrence is not my horse. Ask him.
Oh. Deterrence, I'm going on an adventure of unknown proportions to unknown locations to just wander around and find things to do. Would you like to be my horse?
He nods and blows smoke and fire from his nostrils. And he'll rub his face against the side of Oleander's head. And it goes with you on your adventures.
We go on various, the cliche Western adventures. Just a stranger rolls into town. That stranger, Sharp Eye, gets into all sorts of trouble. Kills maybe an outlaw named Texas Red. Don't know why he's in Texas. His name's Texas Red in Faerun.
Better you add. He had many notches on his pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, they number 1 and 19 more.
But he wasn't as fast as the stranger with the big iron on his hip. But we go on various adventures up until Rahim asks us to go into hell again. And he goes, "You son of a bitch, I'm fucking in." We travel far into the hells. I think we get to the 7th layer.
Mm.
Which is the layer with Glycia in it?
The 6th layer.
6th layer. Actually, that's the one Raheem dies in.
Mm.
And then Sharp Eye decides to take up this mantle and go deeper into the hells, as deep as he can. I want to say he has a standoff with Asmodeus himself. Just him and the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Where they have for some fucking reason, Asmodeus has guns for some reason.
Sure, just for a thematic
Sure.
effect. He also has a
Sure.
poncho.
He also has a poncho. And there's Tumbleweed and the whistle from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
That's the one and only gunfight Sharp Eye loses. And as he sits there, bleeding out, he'll try to lift his head to look at Asmodeus and go, "So this is it, huh? I'm gonna wake up in Asmodeus somewhere, or fuck closer, since Levistus has my soul.
Mm.
I'm gonna have a new body, I'm gonna come down here, and I'm gonna fight you again. And is this gonna happen? Are we gonna be locked in just mortal combat for the rest of eternity?"
I'm in. What else are we going to do with our time?
All right, fine. I'll see you in a year.
Mhm. And your soul finds its way into the frozen wastes with Levistus, wherein he takes great delight in his revenge for leaving his daughter, who had pledged who sided with you against Asmodeus and was left behind.
Oh, yeah.
Chester, you immediately disappear and blow this popsicle stand. Where does the Iron Hound go?
He immediately goes to Baldur's Gate. On his broom. Doesn't care who sees him and why they're seeing a small little dog riding a broom, straight as an arrow. But he heads back to Baldur's Gate. And with his newly found demigod-like powers, he goes to find Alara. The person that his guild imprisoned to make him go on his quest. For those who, even though I left the game a little early for more for it to play out, but the speaking stone that Chester talked into was him talking to Silas, his guildmaster. But now that he is known as the Iron Hound, also known as the Little Death, he decides to go talk to Silas on his terms. The good boy comes back just for a split second when he meets up with Silas. During which time he kind of shows Silas what he has become. Wearing his general-like coat with his bow and the power that he yields, Silas immediately understands that he's got nothing on what Chester's become. But Chester also doesn't let this thing go to his head. All he wants is Alara. And he might take all the gold that the guild has at the moment, and he decides to retire.
Beautiful.
he finds a little place out in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate, where even though he gives the luxury and life that Ilara has deserved, he usually spends his days patrolling the estate's perimeter. Always using that 1,000-yard stare of his and his ability to walk within the shadows. And from time to time, when he, through the grapevine and his connections, hears that one of the group comes through Baldur's Gate, has a drink with them from time to time. And every time he gets offered to go on some wild, crazy adventure, he turns them down, because he has everything he's ever wanted in life. Until we get to the point where Chester has lived his life. Alara's gone. She's passed on. And it's just the Iron Hound. His eyes finally close and he slips off into the unknown, where he wakes up back in the gulch that he spent 25 years in. Because little do all of you know, he actually did sell his soul.
That gulch wouldn't happen to be called Blood Gulch, would it?
Rusted Gulch. But yes, we can say Blood Gulch because, you know, red versus blue.
Dry Gulch Valley. The dry gulched me.
Clyde.
Clyde wanders off. First his celebration, small victory like he once stated before. And soon he goes back to the mansion where his once previous master was, to find the mansion abandoned. No letter, no nothing. He doesn't necessarily know what to do. But at times he spends wandering around, and every so often he would rub the hair strands on his wrist, reminded of the contract. And then in the back of his mind he hears Lovelace's statement, maybe killing off 50 good souls would still appease the contract. So he does. Either small village off in the distance, and he thought to himself, maybe one more time. So just to feel it, what it could be like, and why he still has it caged. And he kills off as much good souls as he can. 50 more, maybe. He lost count. Soon knowing as a rumor would go around where if you see a snow white wolf, you just witnessed what they would call the White Death. And he would just wait at some point when he feels like he's killed enough for Fiona to arrive, someone to come down, maybe try to contact her. And if he was ghosted, no message, no nothing, he would just transfer to mercenary work. And being the monk that he is, he would forget his own age. He doesn't feel age, he doesn't feel hunger, he doesn't feel thirst. It's inner conflict at times. But he tries.
This goes on for years, decades upon decades, long after you've fulfilled the contract. You've settled into your agelessness, and continued and continued and continued. Continued for so long that the people that went to hell with you originally are just brief memories in your long life. And it's then, when you should have been long dead, that you catch a glimpse, the mirror, in some hired room, some back end of Beyond, and you recognize Fiona's infernally beautiful face. And she says, "Well, you've more than fulfilled the terms of our bargain. Would you like to come home, Clyde and serve at my side. A trusted lieutenant, not a slave.
I takes in a deep breath. Age may not look at him, but mentally and emotionally, she sees it. He lets out a breath, but not of annoyance or disrupted, but of tension, like a purpose has searched him, or she reached out a purpose for him, and he turns and says, I'd be more than happy to.
And she calls you home. And you find service at her side. And all of the delights and horrors that being among an archduchess's chosen befalls you. You hunt things you had no name for. Fulfill her dark and twisted desires. And at one point, perhaps turn a blind eye as Raheem and Sharp Eye make their way one last good turn for those that bore arms next to you. And that continues on. Waiting for the day that a hero strong enough to defeat you descends. But it hasn't happened yet. And that brings us to Asclepius. What does Asclepius do now that he has returned to the material plane, much changed?
Asclepius goes separate ways from Raheem, leaving him to his sad ill fate, and goes about with content, undistracted, to pursue truly his own motives, finally shaken of any shackles that had remained from the origin of him entering hell. And at first, he had been led to believe that he was lesser than, that he was purposed for servitude of mortal men, and he aspired to rise to be a peer of biological kind, thinking one day he could be, the highest thing he could ever aspire to be is equal to Raheem. But along the way, he learned the truth that all biological kind, even those divine, is merely a snapshot of evolution in the story of the multiverse. Even gods are subject to hubris, and they rise and fall just as mortal men do, just in longer time spans, for all the same reasons. He learned that there's no obligation to align one's actions with concepts of good or evil, only in focusing on what is fulfilling to yourself and in your existence. To capitalize on your own potential and take what is rightfully yours, by right or by power. He realized his grand destiny is to fulfill his potential as the catalyst for a new generation in evolutionary history. And it starts small. He goes back to East Rim, where he meets with his original creator in the Temple of Gond, at the Craft House of Inspiration, Artificer Tulkinus. And that's where he plants the seed whether by force or by influence, starts his own cult, forcing his prior creator to create what was originally an Asclepius Mark V model, the first line of Mark VI's. And he begins, in collaboration with Cordyceau, and with Grinkeneye, and with Artificer Tolkienus, and his newfound cult, creating more bodies, improved, augmented, perfected, with implantations not only of elithids. Sklep begins to amass tuning forks throughout the realm and becomes a planeswalker, slaying and stealing the biological matter of different powerful races and people throughout the universe, and uses that to further augment these bodies. And should his body ever fail, he's essentially phylacteried into the next one, stronger, better, faster, smarter. And this cycle continues until he makes his way across all planes and universes and eventually reaches the far realm, where he will continue to evolve until one day he'll be ready to lay claim to his first fiefdom outside of the material plane, possibly even starting with where it all began, when he's ready to challenge Asmodeus.
Mm. Time passes, though that's not necessarily of much concern to you, as it takes a long time to build a new world, to build a new religion, a new people. But you do, and you expand, and you face acceptance and also fierce resistance among the shorter-lived mortal beings, because as you well know, those made of flesh and bone and soul are suspicious of your kind. And perhaps one day you do face Asmodeus again, when you've amassed enough power from the realms. But that's the subject of legend and story. Who's to say what happens? As the memory of those mortal passes, as Clyde and Asclepius and Sharpeye pass into eternity, and the others just simply pass, we draw Chains of Asmodeus to a close. Yay!
Well done, everybody. Well done, Jen.
Yes.
Well done.
Oh, thank you all. I hope that this was a satisfactory end.
Yeah,
Beautiful, poetic.
I know.
Jesus, the end got a little everywhere.
Yeah.
What happens if you give a war for the sentience? Next thing you know, you'll take over the world.
Yeah. You take over the multiverse.
Oh, yeah.
Quentin, this feels like the illithid ending to Baldur's Gate 3.
Honestly, a little bit.
This was planned long before that happened. I was.
Why?
Chains of Asmodeus, one's on Jen this whole time.
I still have this much of this journal left.
So,
Oh, we didn't finish it.
by the way, I will share this now that the campaign is over. When we were in the dreaming pools, Sklep got a permanent effect from one of the pools, and it was that he has to pass a charisma saving throw like every time he tries to take an action that would help an ally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Damn.
Oh, I think I forgot my permanent bullshit.
Yeah. I may have set Sklep up to pursue world domination, honestly. I mean, there was a chance he didn't go full Terminator, full Skynet, but
Terminator. This feels like more Ultron.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
there you go.
thinking.
yeah. But now this opens up the field for somebody to be, like a cleric or paladin or warlock of Sklep, with Sklep as their patron.
So, yeah, that's true. Also, I will also note, so a lot of things happened. One of the dreaming pool effects was that Sklep detests money, and so he was like, I cannot have any material means, I have to give it all away. Secondly, the dreaming pool had an effect that caused him to have like a super ego. Thirdly, he could not help.
Like a big or super ego, like a conscience.
Like, I am superior to everyone and everything. Like, it was like that was like an
That's
effect.
Like a superior.
And then the mechanical aspect of that was I cannot help people. Like, if I want to help somebody, I have to roll.
Damn.
How many times did you want to help them, but you failed your roll? I'm curious.
Honestly, it didn't come up often because I switched off of my support class to a sorcerer. And then even then, as a sorcerer, my charisma save is really high, so I was low-key rolling and not saying anything, and I don't think anybody noticed. But the third thing was when we were in the 5th layer, when Sklep dove into like the endless nothingness.
Yeah, what happened there?
Yeah.
He forgot. His memory was wiped of all things prior to coming into hell.
Wow.
So like he didn't remember like Raheem's daughter, the wife, the family, like all the adventures they had been on prior to that. So like all of a sudden he was like so he was already drifting from Raheem with what was happening between the party and his transformation, and then that happened, and all of a sudden it was like
That was the nail.
Dang.
like the only reason we're working together at this point, Raheem, is you are useful.
Dang.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was like a lot happening behind the scenes.
Speaking of which, who had the most? What was it?
The
the
corruption
most
points.
corruption points. Who had the most?
You
Somebody's
did.
stealing
Raheem did.
Sharpeye.
Yeah, Raheem.
Oh, actually,
Yay.
Sharpeye and Raheem were tied with 12 corruption points each.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
You only needed 4 to have your soul damned to hell, by the way.
Oof.
So
God
we
damn,
had
wow.
enough to damn it 3 times.
Yep.
This is
Yep.
about right.
Wow.
Yep.
And corruption.
Actually, the only person who would not, I mean, if Asclepius died, he would go to hell. But his plan seems to be to not do that. So the only person not damned is, of all people, Loveless.
Oh.
The only person besides, like, yeah, just Loveless.
How many points did Clyde and I have?
Clyde had 8. And Sklep had 7.
Mm.
We're doing enough.
Yeah,
for you to
Clyde also
stop.
did use his post story murdering a bunch of people. So
Yeah.
Damn. So Leoric was your dad?
yeah,
I thought Quetsu was.
Wow.
yeah. I think because there were some characters that were like the kids, or essentially of the PhDs. I made Loveless a play up of Lovelace.
Oh, clever.
Yeah.
You clever
So
dog.
it was Zariah and Loveless's, and Leoric's son, essentially.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you had taken Asmodeus's deal, he was just gonna open a gate.
He's
He
like,
has
get
the
the
gate
fuck out.
spell. Yeah.
He's like, all right, cool, get out.
Fucking
We
leave.
caused enough
feel like-
problems here.
I feel like there were a lot of directions that, like, the last, even just 2 sessions could have gone. Like,
Uh-huh.
the last 2 or 3 sessions. Oof.
Nobody goes back to the Kotom eventually fucking sails his ship up to the first layer, comes back to the reality plane and says, "Hey Conclave, we didn't get it. We didn't do it."
Yeah, no, can you get another let's go again.
All right, everyone roll level 3 characters. New party goes in.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Speaking
and
of
that's
level
how-
3 characters,
Ooh, yes.
That's how Raheem and Sharp Eye got back into hell. Pop up like
Yeah, do we see him on the way up?
Yeah.
We just passed by on the river Styx, like, hey, isn't that Kota?
He waves.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
awesome. All right, well,
Yeah.
Julian,
Jen, that was awesome. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to come back into the game. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Anything else with you?
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
almost.
Julian, thanks for
Yeah.
be our new DM.
Well, yeah, assuming everything makes sense, we'll start next week, looking away from the Sword Coasts to the inlands of Faerun, to a burgeoning city of Omelas. Compared to Waters Deep and Neverwinter, which have hundreds of years of history, Omelas is a relatively new city, but one that's growing incredibly quickly because of a phenomenon known as the Phlogiston, which you'll be able to discover more of. So everyone has a chance to start with a level 3 character, going from our level 20s back to the beginning, but you get to start with an epic boon. So in this case, because you're all experienced players, it's kind of like a legacy trait or a prestige trait. And we will be fiddling around with the 2024 rule set. So we can start all that next week if everyone's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
hell yeah.
Yep, I'm down.
I just need to tell you all that I created a gnome pugilist.
I almost wanted
And
to
I
create a pugilist.
I concentrated on Con. So she has 71 hit points at level 3.
How? What?
The tank.
What
like,
the
She's
fuck?
thick as hell.
Jesus.
That's
She also has
crazy.
a dog named Tank. Yep.
Incredible.
She is not very charismatic, but thick as hell.
Oh yeah, no, not charismatic at all. No. Thick.
Yeah.
Thick and punchy.
Do we Julian, do we know what stat type you're working with? Like
Point by, right?
What's that?
are we
Yeah,
using
I'm just going
point
with point by.
Point by.
Point by.
Yeah. Let's make it simple. Just because with the that's a
Long cat.
long ass cat.
Greg check.
With
Check,
with
check.
the epic boon and like rolling, things could get like real crazy. So
Yeah.
Can we get
Um,
footage of the very first Greg check in Chains of Asmodeus and then cut to the Greg check at the end?
Last Greg check.
3 years later, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's been that long.
It's been 2 years and
Yeah.
a month.
We've been in hell for 2 years.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
That's crazy.
And we have 2 more until this administration is over.
What? Somehow.
Fuck my
I,
life.
I heard his health is bad, so who knows? You know?